Georgia Bulldogs against the
I think
18th ranked
he
team,
played
the
decent.
North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bulldogs will kick it away to start us off. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback.
To not get either council or the sports pick. Zach Levine, though.
First down here for this offense.
So
it's an option look. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense
when I woke up, I was still
and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Played what it is in BCS. We got me right.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker.
The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit. That's what caused the fumble.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off play action, he's looking to throw.
I just do a fuck.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 20, the 10. Touchdown, UNC. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him that he can hold the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's caught from inside the 20. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking for some space. It's Frazier. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Play action here on first down. He's looking deep here.
That go.
The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
BCS.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Snags the quick throw.
Oh, my.
Finding space at the 20. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Tar Heels moving quickly down the field here. And there's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Go for it. Yeah, we like that.
And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So I finally got you.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust.
I'm just fucking out of it.
Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The end of the first quarter. North Carolina 7, Georgia 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He'll throw it now. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
It's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Get some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here's the option play. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Can you fire him?
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Tar Heels will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Can he take it all the way? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
That's our starting player. Ooh.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And now they run the draw play. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now.
What's the point of calling timeout?
With the return, it's Hamilton. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he released it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get the second half going.
You're such a bitch.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball.
So this.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Tar Heels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Give it to the back again. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run here. Not enough for a first. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Fucking trash.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
Off of one hit? I don't think so.
He's going to hand this off.
I mean,
and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
That's the end of the third quarter. This is North Carolina 14, Georgia 7.
Yeah, it's crazy. I ain't touched this nigga.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
12, 10. Nigga scored 22 last game. Put this old sorry ass nigga down for 8.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now.
Yep.
Keeping it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. It's picked off.
Bro, no, that actually wasn't
with his QB today. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
What the?
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
No.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Wait,
That's just
put
thrown
a
away.
high
A
rating for
pretty
the line.
obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have two.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run the option. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And the Tar Heels will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Makes the grab. It's ETN. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's escaping the pocket now. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Georgia, number 1.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
That makes the score. North Carolina 28, Georgia 14.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, North Carolina.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kickoff.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out in the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. And the Tar Heels will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time.
When have they ever done that?
Accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Make your dude jump off sides for fake hiking.
Fourth down penalty on the defense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Man, I ain't seen that shit since Madden.
It's a loss of
4 or 5 years ago.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. Wow, what a gain. Moves the ball all the way down to the 4-yard line. And the Tar Heels come up to the line in the hurry-up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Keep on getting the fucking jet sweep.
Touchdown, UNC.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackle number 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, it is a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work at the 44.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs,